Hello everyone. It's time to learn more about hoardable money and unhoardable money and money with demurrage. This is an article which was published by the Levant News. I'm very grateful to them. It is called Santa's Retirement, and it comes from the book called Return of the Messenger. The retirement, long overdue, of Santa, one of the richest guys in the world. Where Santa just sits by the fire and warms his toes with Miss Claus and reads his story and tells all his little green friends they're free to go home, back to nature, and watches all his investments and all his money. That's right, he got paid a lot. But wait, since he's not doing the Christmas thing, well, of course, he has decided to not invest in the business of Christmas presents anymore. That stock is about to take a big fall. And since he always did have the insider information all about what's hot for Christmas this year, he'll probably make a sock full, a big stocking full of money, even though he's letting the business go. In any case, now, what to do with all the profits? All he knows is toys. First, he asks, are all the good boys and girls doing okay? Well, no, he already knows that. It's very obvious from the news. He decides to do something to help. Should he buy them all presents? Whoa, says Miss Claus, and Santa shakes his head in disbelief of himself. Sorry, he says, and he starts to laugh at himself, and he really gets going here. His ho 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 turns on to a haw haw haw. One would think he's lost it, or think that he's drunk, or that he's puffed too many bowls from his good old pipe. He looks at Miss Claus. Think, she says. What are they asking for? A good paying job. I think they would like that. And lots of options and high-tech solutions to cover or help with the hard, not so pleasant jobs. And not so many rules. And, of course, a good, clear, new something to ease the climate dilemma. Santa looks into the fire and takes a deep breath and puffs on his pipe and thinks. And Miss Claus smiles to herself. Eventually, Santa nods off. In his dreams, he is visited by an angel. He opens his eyes. The fire has almost completely gone out. Just a tiny glow is left. He is all alone in the dark, and it's a little bit cold. He pulls a blanket over himself, and then he notices stuff falling from the chimney. Then a little green lizard dropped into sight. He had rainbow dreadlocks and a suitcase. He was very suave. He looked at Santa and then raised his right hand, and gently, Angel floated down into sight, holding the little lizard's hand. Angel NicGillicuddy, I present to you Santa Claus. She looked at him with cool, calm eyes. The lizard put his suitcase down, opened it up, and pulled out a document rolled up, with a ribbon and even a decorative bow, sort of like a Christmas present. Angel said nothing. She just looked at Santa, calmly, cool, with a slight smile. It's the settlement, said the lizard. Santa unrolled it. He put his little specs on and started to read. Oh, he said softly to himself. He put the document down and took a deep breath. Then he took a couple of puffs. He picked up the document again and finished reading it. When he finished, he looked up, and Angel and the lizard had disappeared. I know what to do, Santa said to himself. He noticed that there was something in his Christmas stocking, which had been hanging on the mantel for many, many years, just for decoration. He reached inside the stocking and pulled out the surprise. It was a book, very, very old looking, but in perfect shape. It was a deep red color of blood. And on the cover, in golden letters, was written, Shibboleth, a tale of 2 secret passwords and money. The end. For now. In the next excerpt, the story of the last Christmas tree for sale. P.S. If you ask me, Santa looks a lot like President Trump, with long curly white beard and long white hair and a big smile. P.S.S. In another excerpt, Angel and her friends sit around the big crystal eyeball and imagine and conjure other ways of celebrating the season, without leaving anybody out, of course. Yours truly, at your service, Angel NicGillicuddy. The hard copy has been sent to President Trump.